my lucid dream, I told my friend about sushi, and in waking life, she had a dream where I sent her this image. Let me explain. Me and my lucid dreamer friends have been doing some dream telepathy experiments, and the results so far have been mind-blowing. Check this out. So our method is, I have a keyword for her and she has a keyword for me. Meaning I don't know her word and she doesn't know mine, and every night when we go to sleep, we attempt to either mentally project the word to the other person or meet up in the dream space and exchange keywords. Which sounds kind of crazy, right? But check this out. So my word was sushi, and I would keep trying to dream of her and tell her the word sushi from my dream and hope that she would somehow pick it up in her dream. So the next day, she sends me a message and says, hey, I got your word, I was in the dream and I couldn't find you, but I was texting you in the dream. And I asked you via text message in the dream, what is the word? And so you told me it was something edible. And right away I was like, oh, she's close. And then she sends me this picture. So my word was sushi, and this is what she sees in the dream. So she was like, is it cake? I was like, it's not cake, but look at this photo and tell me this is not structurally similar to sushi. I shared these results with Ed Kellogg, who is a researcher who has a PhD from Duke University, and he does a lot of research on lucid dreaming and dream telepathy, and he basically explained to me that a lot of times results will be structurally similar, but because of the way our individual brains translate symbols and puts meaning to them when we wake up, we might have a hard time getting an exact match, but structurally the things are the same. So for example, I projected this symbol into her dream, and even though I was thinking sushi, she interpreted it as a cake roll, but the structure is the same. And if you look at these other research examples of people that worked on the CIA Gateway project, doing remote viewing and that kind of stuff, they would guess the target image, and this was the drawing that they guessed. And you can see that it's very similar. Structurally, they were close to identifying the object. Sometimes it'll be like, oh, I guessed an elephant and the person received a mammoth. You know, like it's so close, but is this enough for science to determine the potential proof of dream telepathy? I don't know. Here's another example. This was the target image and this is what the person saw, and they would draw it out. Like you can see that it's very similar, and there is some really interesting research being done here. People are researching this. People are researching consciousness and other dimensions and these kind of things, and the ability for us to be able to communicate telepathically through dreams. So it's very interesting. My friend and I are going to continue trying. Like, come on. I told her sushi and her brain gave her this. I think that's pretty cool.